So basically, I don't really do many of these rant videos. Well, I haven't even done any, but I like them. I'll do more in the future. So basically, what is this one today? The FTC Rant. So basically, YouTube has updated their terms of service recently. So where it has to do with protecting kids and the FTC involved and stuff. Well, supposedly meant to protect kids, doesn't really do that much of that. So yeah, basically, if you've been to YouTube lately, the thing that says if you've got a channel, probably if you're monetized, I haven't got it, but I might eventually, I don't know. But it's basically, it says, is your video for kids? Yes, no, or choose each video. You choose on each video. And basically, if you say your video is for kids, then you have these few issues. Your video will have no comments, there will be no notifications, your video will not be searchable, your video will not be suggested / recommended, your video will make 90% less revenue. So basically your video will never be able to get found and you'll never get paid if people do find it. So yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. No personalised ads, none of that, nothing. Not searchable, not recommended. Anyway. Basically, but the thing is though, if you say that your video is not for kids, basically it's very vague, and if you say your video is not for kids and they think your video is for kids, you get a big fine, which goes to like $40,000 or something like that. So yeah. And basically, the FTC's thing of it was very, very, very vague. It's basically the subject matter that is appealing to children, for example, kids jokes, kids music, kids games, video computer games, children's TV shows or stars, cartoon characters, sports, stories, toys, children's books, fantasy, children's arts and crafts, pets, products, primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack, food or cereal. So yeah, and then so basically there's also like presentation as well. Language of the website, such as things that is simple enough to be understandable to children, 12 and under, like, you get what I mean. Short, colourful descriptions, slang, pop culture phrases like a kid's. So here, for example, a kid's site might be identified by such language as kids only, fun, free stuff, whatever, cool, games, ask your parents, etc. And then, whether the kids site uses visual content appealing to children, animated characters, bold or fast-moving graphics, or bright and vibrant colours. Oh, we're about to say goodbye to a bunch of clickbaity reaction channels. Goodbye, Reddit YouTubers. But yeah, this one is very vague. And then there's a YouTube one, which is a little bit more in description, but it's still very, very vague. So basically, according to the FTC's guidance on COPPA, a video is child-directed, which we call made for kids. So basically, children are the primary audience based on the factors described below. Children are not the primary audience, but the video is still directed to children based on the factors below. Then decide whether or not your channel or videos is made for kids. You should consider various factors including subject matter of the video, example, educational content for preschoolers. So like 1 + 1 is 2, yay! Say you've got like an elephant doing a little dance and a sing and tra-la-la-la, you get that. Whether children are your intended or actual audience for the video. The thing is, with a bunch of YouTubers, if they check their thing, it might say that there's not many kids watching it. Thing is though, kids lie when they make their channels. Almost everyone does that. At least every single kid does that. I've done that before. I probably still do it now sometimes. I don't know. So yeah, you can't really choose whether to do that. So obviously, you can see that a bunch of content creators are going to get punished for something they can't stop. Yeah, it's not very good. Whether the video includes child actors or models. What about Rick and Morty? Whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, including animated characters or cartoon figures. That's a pretty big one. So for people, you know how people seem to make fan art of games and stuff, including horror games. For example, Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy and the Ink Machine, maybe. What else would there be? What other horror games would kids like? Anyway, going on from that. So basically, if you happen to have that in your video, they might go, "Oh, that's for kids. Punish." So yeah. Whether the language of the video is intended for children to understand. What does that mean? You could classify that. I mean, they know they kind of classify that there, but like, we didn't do it that well. I mean, what happens if you have a variety channel? That's the big problem. What do you do if that happens? Whether the video includes activities that appeal to children, such as play acting, simple songs or games, or early education. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah. Whether the video includes songs, stories, or poems for children. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, but like... I mean, that one kind of makes sense a bit more. Any other information you may have to determine what your video's audience, like empirical evidence of the child's audience. No, YouTube Analytics YTA is not designed to help determine if your content is child directed. You should use the factors outlined by the FTC above to set your audience. Although it isn't very vague, they can make it a lot more vague. How old of a kid? The age of a kid in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13, so I'm safe from that. However, the age of a kid may be higher in other countries, so consider the factors described above as appropriate given how a kid is defined in applicable laws in your country, and consult legal counsel if you have additional questions. When it says kid, does it mean like 18 enough to drink? Like, the age, does it mean like... Yeah, actually, no, never mind. I mean, some countries, like, they don't classify it enough. They mean 18, do they mean, like, they should just set a thing for the whole thing. I mean, I can't really do that because of different countries, different laws, but it doesn't make sense. Stupid. Why do they have to do this in the first place? They could have done something like, I don't know, nothing. Don't know. And also, it isn't actually YouTube that's doing all of this, it's actually the FTC, so don't blame YouTube for this. I mean, YouTube's got like a tiny bit of the blame, but like not really much at all. It's basically just FTC. So, and this is law as well, so no content creator can do anything about this. And if, say, you've got like more than a couple thousand videos and it could be classified as that, you basically got to delete all your videos, private them, or do everything about that. So it isn't very good for almost every content creator. I mean, like I said, for me it doesn't really matter, but if my channel ever gets popular, which probably won't, but I don't know, then yeah. So yeah, that was the FTC rant. I mean, it isn't very, like, I haven't made it as brief as possible. Well, I have made it as brief as possible, but yeah. If you want other videos on it, like, there are a bunch of other videos on it. I know, Chadtronic or something like that did one of them. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I'll see you later on in more videos, if I ever make any. If all my videos don't get thinged by the FTC. And that was the FTC rant. Bye.